Alright, y'all, so we back again to finish up Drake Scorpion. This time I'll be reviewing the second half, side B. That first half, he brought it, man. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? He touched on a little bit of everything we wanted to know about or hear about anyway. I also caught a few little jabs he kind of threw from a distance. You know what I'm saying? That push. He ain't say the name or whatever, but you can kind of, with some of the songs, you can hear him, you know, kind of touch on it a little bit more, you know, maybe threw a few jabs in there. But also outside of that, man, just talking about issues that he's going through, you know, normal Drake venting now, including with his son now, you know, clarifying or confirming that, yes, he does have a son, and just issues that's going on, man. The price of success and just things that he's going through, you know, rich people problems, you know, and you know, just really kind of taking a step back to seeing, you know, realizing that this materialistic stuff don't really mean nothing, and just really seeing as how he ended it, is there more? I think that was the name of it, is there more? Just more to life, you know what I'm saying? Without outside of all the flashing and everything. So we're gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of this joint, man. So how y'all like it? If y'all, as I said already, I got two separate videos. Side A is I already have posted. So this is side B. So if you want to hear the first half, you gotta click on another video or the previous video. I think I posted somewhere either in the description or just somewhere around, so you can check it out. So alright. So we're gonna go ahead and continue this, man. Side B, Drake Scorpion, and his first song on the side B is called Peak.
She got peak like Montana. England, Greece, proud for girls. Well, you be turn up on you.
Ooh.
My days is free. People are only as tough as their phone allows them to be. Girl, that could never be me. I found my peak.
I'm saying in today, really, I both of you all doing it right.
Okay. So he actually took a different, this is the first song on this album thus far that took that kind of like a low, that type of Drake feeling type, you know. Alright, next joint is called Summer Games. The first moody type song, I should say, moody.
Much for that, summer just started and we're already done. You said I love you too fast. So much for that. Breaking my heart, 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 tearing me. So much for that. Summer just started and we're already done.
Hey, low-key, that shit hard, though. I know motherfuckers gonna be wearing that shit out this summer. Well, this July. Being that it's about to come up. That shit low-key go hard, man. So I'm assuming from these previous two songs, the first two songs I just heard, and I'll see Nice for What on this too. This side must be like for like the relationship and like the relationship for the women type, you know, side, I guess. You know, I'm sitting here thinking like, yo, Drake is a talented guy, dog. Like, it's not too many artists that can go from one end of the spectrum of like rapping and just, you know, with lyrics and getting like beef and all that shit, and then come and then sing to your ass, you know what I'm saying? And it's okay. Like, I don't think too many people realize, like, dog, this nigga's really reaching the whole span of, like, you know what I'm saying, even with different like pop and like hip hop at the same fucking time, like, you know. And it's natural now. We don't even think twice about that shit, because it's Drake, man. I mean, he can just do that, you know. So next joint is called Jaded. I like that song too, by the way, Summer Games. So next joint is called Jaded.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got what you needed, I guess, quickly. Learned yourself. Yes, I'm hurting, yes, I'm jaded. You'll try and come come back when you're famous. Back around, back around. I always want the truth, but it's dangerous. Ooh. Yeah. Dogs on the ink in you, getting under my skin. Pretty little young thing. Had a nigga said I have to fake it. You have potential, I could've shaped it. Patient, that was before me. I must have changed it. Shifted the focus, it's looking jaded.
Yeah, alright, like I said, this so side B is it's catered to the women. So side B, alright, so next joint is called Nice for What. Already heard it, but we'll hear a little bit of it.
Get your motherfucking roll on. I know shorty and she doesn't want no slow song. Had a man last year, life goes on. Haven't let a thing loose, girl, it's so long.
Alright, next joint is called Finesse.
I can't do suit and tie. Can't be in a room with you and stand on different lines. All the time, all the time, oh, yeah. It takes some finesse. I can't, no finesse. You stay
straight.
on my legs, some finesse. I seen
That shit heat,
you finesse.
Word. Next joint is called Ratchet Happy Birthday. Ratchet Happy Birthday.
Baby, it's your birthday. Who's gonna love you on your worst day? You talk so tough. I feel that emptiness inside you. This shit inside you on your birthday. It's your to feel that emptiness inside you.
That nigga singing.
Petty bullshit.
That's not bad, not bad. Honestly, when I saw Ratchet Happy Birthday, I was expecting a whole different other thing, but that wasn't too bad. Alright, next song up. That's How You Feel.
Things that you could have kept inside, sidetracking me when I was good to you. You were somebody I would stand behind. I for your mother, keep that shit 100. I know you wanna vacate to a place where you could.
Nigga try to play you. Okay. If he play you, then rule number 2. Okay. Is fuck his best friends and make them yes men. Okay.
Where you could.
That shit right, nigga.
Just post on Insta. Your friends say they miss you, but they don't really miss you.
Alright, next joint up is called Blue Tent. I wanted this Super Mario beat.
Didn't say she got caught in the morning to fight for a kid. I told her I'd play for the kid. What a time this is to be alive for this shit. Blue tint, yeah. No faces, I got blue diamonds.
Ooh. Ooh,
Hey,
y'all hear that?
Hey, faces, I got blue diamonds, blue tint, yes.
Damn, that shit hard.
Faces, I got blue diamonds, blue tint, yes.
Damn, y'all hear that guitar? Ooh. God, bro. Word. Next joint is called In My Feelings. I'm loving this shit so far, man. Everything sounds good.
Trap, money, Benny. This shit got me in my feelings. I eat champagne, but you love some Henny. From the block like you Jenny. I know you.
In a way, kissing in a way, kissing in a way. I need that black card in the cold tonight.
Okay, Dwayne. What the hell? Nigga put some sauce in that bitch?
With Drake because my Instagram is weak as fuck.
I'm just being real. My shit.
Oh, you put a little bit of Atlanta in there too? Okay, I see you. With the Atlanta reference. Alright. That's what's up, man. Hey, listen, this shit hit, nigga. Like, I mean, what can I say? What can I say? Everything is on point right now, dog. Like, shit. It ain't nothing to do. It ain't nothing to say but you just listen. Alright, next song up is called Don't Matter to Me featuring Michael Jackson. This nigga showing out. Hey, like I said, if you haven't seen my first video yet, side B, or whatever to Drake, this album, look at it, I said he gonna have to pull out all the stops. This nigga got Michael Jackson on the song. Let's get into it. Don't matter to me. That nigga got Michael Jackson on the song.
You know, that's not the way to get over.
You don't want me no more. Said that you said this. It don't matter to me.
That nigga got Mike on that beat.
You know, that's not the way.
It don't matter to me.
That nigga got Michael Jackson.
It don't matter to me.
Okay, okay. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. Good to hear a little bit of Mike again. Alright, next joint up is called After Dark, featuring Static Major and Ty Dolla $ign.
You can put your phone down, you're gonna need to have. I cannot tell if you're ducking girls. Amidst your faith restored to me, I'll be on my way. In a whip song, girl, you know I set it up for after dark. And I need you, got you wet. You can put your phone down, you're gonna need to have.
That was straight. That wasn't too bad. That was alright.
On WBLK, inside your night at the coin store, taking you right there with Hollow Notes. We'll be on time. Jill Scott giving you whatever, and more of the selected music with Mr. Luther Vandross.
That nigga legit had an actual clip of radio personality in that shit. Alright, man. Next joint is called Final Fantasy. Ooh.
Archback, heart attack, cardiac. I need it nasty like Evil Angel. Freaky like the red leather Michael. Zombie revival, this ain't like you. This that new you, this ain't high school. Thing that doesn't come now with one now. Yeah.
Then somebody, who they say that baby look like?
Drake. That's
Alright, man, and last but not least, March 14th.
She not my lover like Billie Jean, but the kid is mine. Sandy used to tell me all it takes is one time, and all it took, shit, we only met two times. And both times were nothing like the new times. I used to challenge my parents on every album, now I'm embarrassed to tell them I ended up as a co-parent. I promise if I'm not dead, then I'm dedicated. This the first positive DNA. I only met you one time, introduced you to Saint Nick. I think he must have brought you like 20 gifts. Your mother, though, you haven't met your grandfather yet, that nigga a trip. He probably could have did stand up, yeah. But at the same time, he's a stand up.
I'm trying to figure out what that sample is.
No one to guide me. I'm all alone. No one from boy to woman. Boy to woman.
Word, man. Alright, so my final verdict of Drake Scorpion. It's a lot going on. I feel there was a lot going on in that album, man. He covered so much. I mean, as far as just with everything, dog. Like with content and just style and just, you know, what he was saying. In the side A in the first half of his album, of course he addressed, which the best way to start off the album is to go ahead and address it, you know, in the beginning, which he did. And he talked about that, man. It's just issues, as I was saying before, what's just going on in his life and everything. You know, he talked about his son, of course. He kind of in a sense still threw a few jabs at at Pusha somewhat without saying his name. You know, he was throwing a few jabs at him, and yeah, man, it's just talking about just everything, man. Is it more than just living lavish and stuff? You know, he was kind of getting a little more sentimental, you know, and what it was in the first half. And then with the second half, majority of the album was catered more towards the women, you know what I'm saying, relationship and things of that nature, which, you know, we kind of expect in a Drake album. But I mean, he covered everything, dog. I mean, like, everybody can take something away from this album. It seemed like he almost pleased everybody with this joint. He had lyrics, he had the singing in there for the women, he had club stuff you could probably play like in clubs or just whatever. I mean, he covered everything, and he ended the song with March 14th, which I'm not sure if that might be the birth date of his son or just whatever. I'm not sure. That song seemed to me as an attempt to try to patch up what was said about and push it. I keep going back to the diss, but I mean, of course, a lot of it was related to, he kind of had to bring it up, you know what I'm saying? And just saying, as he's trying not to consider himself a deadbeat father, you know what I'm saying? He did say that it hurt him, and I guess the baby mama isn't together, and, you know, just being a single parent, not being around, and, you know, and he pretty much touched on it, and I guess that was his way of, you know, attempting to patch things up, or just to address the issue. He even referenced his dad, saying, you know, he a stand-up guy, you know, despite what, you know, what was said obviously in the diss or whatever, talking about the guy was a dad beat. It's playing along to with this song, saying that he's not gonna be a deadbeat or you know, of that nature, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy how all of that is tying in. So I don't know, man. He covered a lot. He really did a lot. I think this is Drake's first, like, I guess you can consider it a double album almost, but he really covered ground on this damn album, you know what I'm saying? Which I said in the beginning, in the first video, this could be potentially maybe his best album. I mean, of course, it's up to you to decide, you know, everybody got their opinion, but I mean, like, this is a time where it's like he's faced with some shit he really got to talk about and address, as far as, you know what I'm saying, his career and everything, man, and just being now you know, a father now, or having this big change in his life that he got to address, you know what I'm saying? And he put it all out there on this album, man, including stuff for the women. So with that being said, man, I'm gonna stop all this talking, man. Let me know what you guys think. How do you feel? What's the best side of this album? Do you like the A side better? Do you like the B side better? Tell me something. What's your thoughts? You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next. This is your boy Rizzi, man, and I'm out, man. Peace.